All right, gentlemen, all right, kings, welcome back. So, from the good people over at Man Reacts, we take a look over some women starting to regret their 304 phase because apparently actions have consequences.
So let me get this straight, y'all. This is now the third person, by the way, broke now, who cares? Third person, third female who has told me that she met a guy and he was telling her how he don't chase women. He like women that show that they want him. Wait, what?
That's right, know your worth, king. And think about it. You want us guys to chase you. Ma'am, may I please be granted the opportunity to listen to your problems, to listen to your drama, to pay your bills? I'm sorry, if you ladies want this, shouldn't then you be chasing us? Help me, help me. I can't be a basic adult. Help me build furniture and pay my bills. Oh, I need a man.
What is going on today? The men want to be chosen. The men want to be chased. The men want to be taken out on the dates. I don't know what is going on. And I don't know about you, but I refuse. I would never, ever, ever chase a man. In fact, I have just been told just naturally, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but men like to do the chasing. And so I don't know what's up with these new age pick-me's, but has anybody else experienced this? I've already got 3 of my homegirls telling me this, y'all. What is going on today? This is why I'm telling you, y'all, I would just be single before I do all of this stressful stuff that goes on in the dating world.
Okay, riddle me this. A man got me flowers, okay? And he goes, did you notice that they match your nails? They match my nails to a T. At first I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so cute, that's so cute, that's so cute. Then I posted on my private story. And all my friends were like, oh, baby girl, he's gay.
Think about this. We don't put in the effort, we're criticized. We put in the effort, we're criticized.
Finally told my boyfriend what my body count was, and no, we're not together. I understand that people don't like their partner's body count sometimes and that it can be a deal breaker, but my boyfriend and I have been together for 6 months, and he finally, for the first time, asked me what my body count was. I told him I'm not going to be super specific, but let's just say it's more than 10, but less than 20. And he got...
You see, guys, it's like buying a used car. Would you like to have a used car that's had 1, maybe 2 previous owners, or one that's been treated like an off-road dune buggy with 17, 18 different owners, been driving every which way to Sunday, all reckless, didn't take care of the maintenance? Who cares? Someone else will take care of the maintenance because I'm not going to keep it. See, this is what happens. You get granted, she's put on her war paint, but she is a relatively attractive girl. And you already know, man, she's probably had accountants and bankers and DJs and yacht parties and here I am coming with my heart in my hand, maybe looking at her like a wife, just to find out she's been the town bicycle.
He got very upset at me. He started saying things like, you're a woman, you should hold yourself to higher standards. He said women that are promiscuous should be treated as thoughts. And I obviously got offended by that because he was clearly referring to me. Anyways, we made up. But for the past week, he's just been showing so many signs that he doesn't trust me and that he's clearly not over the conversation. Like now he always wants to see my location, which he didn't used to before. I tried to talk to him about it, being like, you can talk to me, like what's going on? And he's just still so resentful about my body count. He says that he can't stop thinking about it, like he can't stop thinking about me with other guys, and says that he can't believe that many guys used me. He was getting pretty heated with the conversation, and it came to a point where he literally called me a...
My friend and I recently had a conversation about having had a hoe phase, and we both agreed that it really changed our perspective on dating in a positive way. It made us realize that all we ever wanted was a loving, healthy, and happy relationship. Like, we do not want to have multiple fleeting connections with people that we barely know.
And it took you to have a 304 face to figure that out. You didn't watch a Disney movie growing up as a kid going, oh, gee whiz, I would love to find my Prince Charming one day. No, you had to be ran through public property, a doorknob, everyone gets a turn, then figure it out. Oh, maybe I would like to find true love one day. Really?
Because when you are in a hoe phase, you go out with people, and then after every date, you just feel even more empty or exhausted than before because you're not really connecting. Like you would be physically next to the person, but emotionally you're not even on the same bandwidth, and it could be very draining. And the reason why people fall into this whole phase pattern is because first, usually they just move to a new city or like new country or even like a new state. And then second is if they just got out of a long-term relationship. Because of those two scenarios, you don't really know how to cope with being single. And so you want to explore new connections, you want to just go out and have fun, but you also don't know what you really want, and you just go with the flow. But at the end of the whole phase, you just feel completely exhausted.
I'm being so fucking serious. The next man that enters my life, he is required to take me out on 3 dates before he gets a sleepover and before he gets my clothes off, okay?
Gee whiz. Do you think these standards magically have appeared because maybe she gave away her cookie, so to say, to guys who maybe said, yo, what's up? I'm jacked. I'm tall. And I got money. She's like, oh my God, my Prince Charming. Do you think these standards magically appeared because she's, slept with a bunch of guys who didn't even have to take her on one date, but now you, Mr. Lucky, get to take her on a minimum of 3 dates before you ever get some action? Ma'am, I'm sorry. Your standards are in the rearview mirror. You made your choice.
I'm being so fucking for real right now because here's the thing. As soon as you spend the night with a man, not even doing anything, they stop asking you out on dates. Then, once you sleep with them, they don't want anything to fucking do with you anymore, which, like, whatever. I'm tired of men sexualizing me and objectifying me. Yeah, I've made it very easy for them to do that in the past, but, like, I'm done. I'm seriously...
So she said she's mad because men have objectified her, but yet she made it easy. Let's see, gee whiz. Girls used me for my money, but I was just holding up my open wallet saying, here you go, and then they took my money. How dare these women?
Done. Like, hookup culture is fun for, like, 5 minutes. I miss connection. I miss having feelings. I miss being yearned for. I miss yearning. I can't just keep getting obsessed with a man for a week or two and then moving on to the next one. It's too exhausting, and it's honestly, like, mentally draining. So seriously, the next guy that enters my life, he has to take me on 3 dates.
3 reasons that I think hookup culture is a scam. When I was young, I went through it. I thought I freaking loved it. Now it has been 4 years since I've casually hooked up with someone. I never will again. Let's break it down. Number 1, it's fun, but it's fake. I did have fun. I did get excited until I didn't, because it wasn't a real connection. It was a connection for the moment, and then the next morning I felt worthless when they weren't responding to me. Number 2, I want to be loved. I used to think, no, I just want fun. But I actually had this mentor. I met her on a plane. She's a 55-year-old woman, and she would always tell me, Kaylee, you want to be loved. And I was like, no, I don't. I just want this. And then as I grew up, every single time I'd hook up with a guy, I would start to feel the slight emptiness it makes you feel. And I realized she was right.
It's funny how these women will say, hookup culture is a scam. And I slept with these guys, and then they didn't contact me the next day and they would ghost me. Imagine going to your job and your boss goes, here's 1 year worth of salary in advance on day 1. Here you go. But, we expect you to show up the rest of the 365 days or whatever, granted your days off, the other 300 days to work off that advance. It's like, but if I don't show up, do I have to give the money back? No. Okay, thanks for the free money. Bye.
Could someone please explain to me why these men are going and liking like 4 or 5 of our pictures in a row and then no message? Like, just liking 5 pictures in a row, no message, no nothing, no follow. Like, what do you want me to do with that? Like, are you expecting me to message you because that's not happening?
I just don't understand why niggas get in a
Wow. Okay, I guess we're starting off the video like this.
relationship with a bad bitch and just don't want to pay for nothing. Like, you have to pay for everything. What are we talking about? Because I just could have been with my trick for all this. I could have stayed with my old fat nigga and secured a bag and not had to f***. But you want pussy every night. And you want me to suck your dick. But you don't want to pay for shit.
Well, guys, I figure I'll leave it there on this nightmare-inducing face. Remember, if they had their 304 phase, hey, that's their choice. But I am not going to commit to public property, because if you belong to everyone, you belong to no one. Anyways, guys, I figure I'll leave it there. As always, take care and take it easy.